wouldn't update for the longest time. Apparently, I'm capping out at 30 frames per second, which I hate 30 frames per second, bro. Oh, you know what? Because the output resolution scaled. Oh my gosh! We're streaming at 720. Ouch! Ouch! It reset all my settings. That's a big oof, man. That's a big oof. How you doing, Mason?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm sitting here trying to reload the URL so it'll say you're live versus it's you're offline.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, we are live. Yeah. Oh, here. I literally just muted myself on Twitch. Just what the hell is it? How's everybody's night going? We are live with our first stream of 2020 plus one. Let's go. We are at our social distance party. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This one's for Cade, obviously. Cade wanted me to have a party in the back, so obviously no one's wearing masks, but for proper social distance, well, it's weird. Change it so we can have masks on everybody because that's.
I was about to say your balls are pulling up your camera feed on live.
Here's the masks. Yeah, but I like the other one better. Or we could just go with a dragon. With a dragon too.
Ooh. Dungeons and Dragons vibe, Dylan. All right.
You ever play Dungeons and Dragons?
Honestly, no, and I've actually had a lot of customers ask.
To be honest, I've wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons for the longest time, but truth be told, I have not found the right group. Sadly.
Well, let me tell you, Dylan, I have some customers that would love to play Dungeons and Dragons with you.
Really?
Yes.
Anybody else want to play Dungeons and Dragons in chat? What's up, Crook? Subscribe. That's a tier 1. 8 months. Let's go. Young Deller. I love how you changed your name. Paris, what's up, guys? We got Miss Peachy with the rating party of 3 already coming in clutch. Jules on Twitch. That's my boy over here. We are live with the first stream of 2021. How is everybody's 2021 treating them so far? We're only 5 days in. Hopefully it's going better than the last 20. Obviously. My mom is tuning in saying hello. I hope everybody's doing great. Mason has ditched chat because he hates Dell for some reason. I don't know why. That's what he told me right before stream. Like, Dell doesn't like. Anytime he appears in the chat, I'm just gonna. And we're just gonna talk shit about him while he's gone. My coworker started D&D and asked me to join if I'd consider. There's a great Twitch channel. It's called Table Story. It's like a whole Dungeons and Dragons stream. You just tune in and you can watch the I joined in for one stream and they were already like halfway through the story, but I was so invested. I dropped follow because obviously it was so good, but they were like based in like the Dungeons and Dragons story was like based in the future. And so they were like dealing with like hive mind. Yeah, dude, it was cool. One of the table story things that I was watching, it was like they were in the future and their consciousness was like in a hive mind and there was tons of like cybernetic organisms. It was really weird.
Dude, it's always lit when it does that.
But does what?
Dude, when the story's all like triple stack and stuff. I'm saying Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons, dude. Dell with the 100 biddy. Love the 100 biddies.
Dell wilding out here.
Dell always wilding out. You ever watch that show, Wild and Out?
Dude, honestly, I was never super into shows like that. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I just like, I need a story. Like, I can't do like reality TV, like competition shows, stuff like that. That like, I just lose interest. Like,
You never watched Tosh.0?
No, I did. Tosh.0 is different though.
Okay,
because that was just like very dude. If you want to get into it, dude, Tosh.0 would not have come out in 2020 or 2019 or in 2021. Boy, can I tell you that? Like, I rewatched some clips from that earlier, and I was like, how is this like on public TV? Like, this is crazy.
Okay, to be fair, he did come out with a stand-up comedy like in 2017. Daniel Tosh did, and my gosh, it was freaking funny. But it flirted.
Like, how politically incorrect was it, though?
It very, very politically incorrect. He flirted with that line just perfectly. And like, you have to go watch it, guys. I obviously for political correctness reasons, I can't pull it up on stream, but I highly recommend you guys just go watch it. I mean, he says some really edgy
Viewer
jokes.
discretion advised.
Yeah, obviously, 18 plus, do whatever you want. I mean, just go watch it. It's on YouTube. It's like a 20-minute comedy special, but man, does that guy know how to perform stand up. He knows how to flirt with the line very well. Very well.
He pushes it for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if anybody else had said that and executed it any differently, oh, cancel. But because it's Daniel Tosh and he knows what he's doing.
Dude, I remember he used to wear like $4,000 outfits every single episode, and it would be like a different, like bougie, like designer fit. And he'd be like, "Yeah, this outfit's worth $2,000. Like, what's up with it? Like, my shoes alone are $1,000." And it's like, dang, man, like, imagine.
He makes a comment about that. You guys just got to go watch it. I think his comment's like something along the lines where he's talking about, you know, I love it when little kids want to be famous because then I could just, I could just like shit on them or something like that. Like, you'll never be famous. Like, I'm just this good.
Dude, we got Josh tuning in. Dude, what is up, bro?
We got a whole party tonight.
Crazy.
We got the whole
podcast.
party. You just close a dockable window if you want. Yeah, I'm good. So we got, who's D7? Is that James?
That's Isaac.
Isaac Newton.
No,
Good to have
Isaac.
you back, bro.
Tall Isaac. I don't know if you've ever met Isaac.
I think I have met Isaac. Redhead.
Yes.
Yes.
Isaac.
I met Isaac. Yeah. We have Isaac and then Josh in the chat. It's a throwback Daydream podcast. You know what it is. We are in here live again. 2020. I expect some big things. I expect some big things coming, sir.
Out of the Womp Boys?
Out of all of us. Everybody in chat. You are in here. This is like one of those Twitter messages, those chain messages that you get. And it's like, send this for good luck. Well, if you're just in my chat, you get good luck automatically. Okay?
Just starting 2021, right?
Yeah. 2021. Everybody in here? I don't know. Let's just give a GG's in chat. GG's in chat for good luck for the rest of the year. You will be blessed with good luck. Everybody give me some GG's. We have D7 saying hello, it's throwback. There we go. Nikki, I don't know what Nikki's doing. Zoya in here, Young Deller, GG's. I guess that works still. No, just gotta represent Mason.
Got to.
Kind of a one boy. Actually, I don't know where your emotes are, bro. Like, I have so many emotes.
Damn, low-key flex, but okay.
That is. There it is. I gotta look for them. Here, I'm gonna, just to get those out there, I'm gonna give it to
the Chandler GG's.
Yeah, the Chandler G. Everybody GG's. Now you have all been blessed with good luck for. You have to keep doing this to keep that energy up. So come back every podcast, or else the good luck runs out. You know what I'm saying? That's our little chain message for the rest of the year. Let's do that. Okay, so we got some wild things going on starting 2021 already. If you live in Georgia, and God be with you all, because we are almost done with this election process, and we don't have to hear any more John Ossoff or Kelly Lochner.
Dude, we got hit with 2 ads in that one YouTube video that we watched.
I don't care who you vote for, man. I just
wanted to be done.
I'm done. Like, I don't want any more of these political texts. I kid you not. I got at least 15 text messages today. And the worst is when they call me on a Sunday at like 6 p.m. Bro.
Trying to vibe with the family.
Yeah, dude, Sunday's a relaxed day. I don't want to hear none of your political context on a Sunday. Did you vote? That is personal information that I will keep disclosed. Did Chandler and his... Oh, whoa, we are not going to talk about someone else's personal business. That is some drama that I don't want to talk about. I know nothing, so I'm good. Did you vote? We're just going to keep my own personal information out of this. All we're talking about right now is the fact that we're done with these political. Next topic. Yeah, next topic. We're not talking about the...
It's not a true throwback Daydreams podcast if we don't get into a little political context.
Oh no, I know. We can talk all political you want. I'm just not. Yeah, no, we can talk every political conversation you want. I'm just skipping the one comment, obviously. Why you got to do your duty as a citizen? Yes, do your duty as a citizen, my guys. If you have voted, go vote. you have not voted, time is up. I think it ended at 7. Ah. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. I mean, they did do early voting. I heard the lines were really short today.
Actually, that's what a lot of people were saying.
Because a lot of people went to.
Mm-hmm. My parents. I'm pretty sure my parents already like voted like soon as early voting was like a thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pull it back up. Okay. So besides that, let's talk about the Great Reset.
Hey, bet.
Because this is to get into some wacky ass conspiracy theory. Who is Senate and why is she running? That's Emperor Palpatine, you know. He's just chilling in the background.
Democracy.
Yeah, I love democracy.
Democracy.
I feel like that's what this election is coming to. No matter who you voted for, you're choosing the lesser of two evils at this point, and you're just like, I love democracy. Do it. Do it. Just watching the Emperor take over. But whatever, you know. Oh man, Mason had too much. He just popped off. USA, USA, USA. I love it. I love it. Oh man, so Great Reset, guys. Let's get back on topic. This is important business that we have to cover. We have to do our due diligence here on Daydreams. It wouldn't be an actual episode if we weren't talking about conspiracy theories and coronavirus. So, with those 2 words in one sentence, let's get ready to start. Let's start with coronavirus because that's the only reason why Kaylor and all of you guys showed up. That's our main content. That's why we got to be here. Coronavirus is still alive and well. And what's with the dungeon in the back? The dragon in the background. On topic. Are you a dragon hunter? Yes, we were actually talking about Dungeons and Dragons earlier. But you know, for the sake of podcast, we're gonna party. Party today. Oh yeah.
Low key though.
No coronavirus anymore. 2021.
I canceled my New Year's plans, or like I redecided on my New Year's plans because I knew it was gonna be wild.
Oh,
and
really?
I was like, yeah.
And
honestly, they're
gonna be 2 people there.
Yeah, no, I just knew it was like playing with fire, and it like wasn't worth it. And I was like, I can either go to this concert and wild out, or I can go hang out with the boys and be with the boys. And that's what I did. And
to be fair, a lot of these concerts are doing social distance. Like a lot of these places are.
I'll say this: EDMs are not. EDM scenes really.
I mean, they're gross to begin with, bro.
No, that's what I was literally about to say, bro. Like it's like I don't go to the bathroom when I go to shows to begin with. Like before COVID, I'm sure shit like not going to the bathroom during COVID.
Kaylor, we still have a couple months left until you say. Kaylor predicted that COVID will be done by when? March. Said season 2. So apparently it's still here. I mean,
dude, we did blow up buckets with fireworks. Dude, you want to see? All right, this is terrible. Do you want to see something?
Oh no, go ahead. We got Juan in here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. The fact that there's another strand makes me feel kind of skyrocket. What is that? You got to talk so it.
Oh yeah. This was definitely not us on New Year's. We were playing Harry Potter role playing in real life.
Is it the Roman candles?
Yes.
Yo, those
they
are
are
so
social distancing, if you cannot tell.
Yes, that is the main thing, guys.
apart.
Social distance, 6 feet apart, and blow each other up. You know, that's the only thing.
It was okay.
Yes. How are we gonna throw and choose the greater of 2 evils? What? Yeah. How about we throw and choose the greater of 2? I see. Oh, I get what you're saying. Maybe. I really hope not. What you mean? I gotta move it.
Hey.
Oh, Juan subscribing, baby. I love it, dude. Juan, when are you streaming next? When are you streaming next, buddy? Everybody, go check out Juan. He's an amazing guy. Does some awesome content. Very wholesome. Check him out. Highly recommend. He's one of the homies. Make sure you're checking out Mr. Dan Carragino. He's coming back live and vibing Sunday.
Live and direct with season 3, baby.
Yeah, season 3. And Mr. Crickyo, check him out. And obviously,
Jules on Twitch.
we have the entire game in here. Jules on Twitch. Jules 2020 plus 1. Why a pool party as your background in the winter? This is Wolf of Wall Street. You guys ever seen this movie?
Great movie.
Yeah, fantastic movie. Everybody. People only watch this movie for one scene and one scene only. But let's be real. Great movie though. Jordan, what's his name? Belford?
Yes.
The main antagonist or
honestly though, it's such a parents' worst nightmare of a movie. My parents, I remember like when that movie came out and I was like, yo, I want to see that movie. My parents were like, not a chance, just not a chance.
Yeah.
I had to wait until I like got a little older and then I watched it and oh my God.
Okay.
It's so much better.
So to be fair, the reason why we have a pool party is because we all know deep down that we want to, we skipped out on summer this year. No one had a pool party because obviously Corona. So this is a subconscious mind declaring itself that we're going to have a pool party this summer, give or take. Coronavirus is not. So fingers crossed, coronavirus goes away. We can have a pool party. We'll have a Daydreams pool party. How about that?
Dude,
Bomb Boys pool party.
We need to have a Bomb Boys bus and we need to just travel the United States in the Bomb Boys bus. I was looking, dude, all right, this sounds terrible. I was actually looking into how much school buses cost and shit, dude. Like, look, if we all put like 1,500 down, we could probably do it.
1,500, not a month. Yeah, I'll do it.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. For like 3 months, like we just all like are aware that that bus is gonna get fucking trashed by the end of it, and like we're just gonna leave it somewhere and like hopefully fly home. Like, yeah, dude, I'm about that.
Kayla says coronavirus will be done in April. Well, yeah, I mean, vaccines.
Dude, by 420,
right? Vaccines out. Yeah, I came here feeling for the jewel. Yeah, you know what it is. Haven't seen it, but I want to. All I know is about like I'm not motherfucking leaving. Motherfucking Leo, I don't see him. What? Yeah, Leo.
Yo, Cade. I know Cade's down for this.
Buy a bus.
Yes,
it's a Blunt Boys trip.
Dude,
gotta leave the wife at home.
Lit. We could just stop by we could our peak of the visit could be visiting Dolan in Canada. All right, immigration's like, what are you guys crossing this for? Oh, this is like the Blunt Boys bus, bro. Like this is...
it's a fake taxi, but with homies only.
Oh my God.
Oh man, of course you would say that, bro. The Blunt bus. The Blunt bus. Totally down for it. We gotta leave the girls home.
Dude, no women are allowed. What do you mean?
Yeah, this is a anti-cooties.
Dude, this is a for the boys only kind of trip, dude. Come on.
Okay, guys. Before I get sidetracked, if you take a look at the channel, I did you guys a favor. I know you you guys thought blinking. It is now 100. Hey, channel points. There we go. Now I can blink really fast for you.
Damn, you got such cute eyelashes, Dylan. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that.
Honestly, Nikki has told me that she.
Dude, I'd be jealous of those. Look at those suckers, dude. They'd be. I
mean, they're pretty long.
Around, dude.
Satan here. Say, why aren't you talking, boy?
Dude,
everybody, look at this is the point of it, because now I can just like. I'm just fluttering right now, like. Okay, you guys. I'm done. Blink. Caption, what? Huh? Peebus, yeah, and Butthead. Oh my gosh, yes. Everybody, just spam your channel points. This is why I set it so high, because I knew stuff like this was going to happen. Yes, wait, I can't even wink at you guys. This is me, but with alcohol. Factual statement. This is me without alcohol, because you guys are. So, and on a more serious note. Because Cade wanted me to have a party while talking about serious virus stuff. Still blinking because you guys are making. All right, can we great reset? Where the fuck is Young? He's in here. Oh, Young Dellard. I see it now. Oh goodness, Young Dellard 2.
That is a fair point. Who did have that original Young Dellard account?
Yeah, behind you. Congratulations. You guys helped me hit 100 messages today just through redeemed hydrate for 5. Okay, great reset. All right, so I remember a couple weeks ago how we were talking about how currency was going digital, and people were like, "Oh, well, that's just a conspiracy theory. You know, that's never going to happen."
Cryptocurrency is getting high again.
Oh no, 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 no! They've already started pushing it. They've already started pushing digital currency. You know what's okay, okay, okay.
Investing wise, cryptocurrency is spiking again.
Yes, yes. All right. So you guys see the coronavirus bill?
You
All
mean
right.
how they're like coming out with the vaccine?
No, 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 not the corona, not that vaccine. Did you see? All right. So we all know about the $600, but you know how they added stuff into there, like foreign policy and everything. Okay, so on top of the $600 coronavirus stimulus package, there, on top of that, they have 180 days to disclose aliens. Everything that the government knows about aliens. Is that not nutty?
I'm watching The Colony again on Netflix, and I don't know if anyone's seen that, but it's about like when aliens come down and like colonize the Earth, and it's just crazy, bro.
Okay, so the Israeli leader, what military? I don't remember what his specific title was, but he was super high up.
Like a general.
Yeah, the general guy, and he came out and he was saying, you know, aliens exist and whatnot. What's your take on that?
I mean, I to be honest with you, I haven't seen what you're talking about, but to be real with you, it's like the whole like our government slash our media does such a good job with getting getting real information hidden from people and getting stuff silenced, and stuff gets silenced all the time all around America. And so like, is it far-fetched for me to believe that this dude like straight up admitted that aliens are real, and like he's seen it, or he's seen footage, or he's talked to pilots that have spotted it? Because there has been, I know for a fact there's been Israel like sightings in Israel from their military, like Air Force. Like I know that for a fact. Like some of the confirmed sightings have been from that part of the world.
So
So
it's just it mind boggles me because this guy came out like randomly. He had no motive to come say alien. But apparently he went on Twitter, and I don't remember his name, but I mean it's a big story, so you guys could literally. He came out on Twitter and he was like, "Yo, by the way, aliens exist. President Trump knows about it, and there's a galactic federation." Like what?
well, like
What?
I mean, SpaceX. That's what people are saying. Like SpaceX is like.
Well, apparently a while ago we decided to write into one of our other bills. Again, I don't have all the details on this, but Google search. But we apparently are now funding money for like a space military.
To be real with you, that's old though. Like I remember that being a good thing a long time ago, where we like it was a very like low key thing, but like it was like announced that there was going to be another branch of the military that was going to be like for space. But it was something that was like kicked under the rug because everybody was like, all right, but like for space, we're not fighting wars in space, and like no one gave a fuck. But like in the grand scheme of things, that is something that's a very likely possibility, because if there is going to be another war that won't destroy the world, it won't be on the like Earth. It won't be on the planet's surface. But like I could totally believe that the next like real world war will be people sending their militaries out to space to like fight and stuff like that. Like that's
Really?
not crazy.
I
Yeah,
think
dude. Like in like 100, like within 100 years, like look at like the way technology has advanced in the last like 10 years, and like the way that it's working is it's like everything's only getting better and better and faster and faster. Like our technology is limited to us and how fast we can implicate it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I don't think our next war will be fought physically. I think our next war will be fought cyber.
Electronically.
Yeah,
I mean, like what it's going to be is whoever drops the EMP first will really like, whoever reacts to the EMP is going to really win the next war.
Well, I mean, there's so much you could do. I mean, you don't even have to invade a country to really mess them up financially or stability wise. You could literally just invest in a team of hackers that could go in and just Trojan horse an entire like banking
Economy.
system and
I
economy.
mean, do you not remember Live Free Die Hard?
What is that?
Okay, so all right, first off, and I'm going to stand by this, the best Christmas movie is Die Hard. First off, just want to say it with my chest. But Live Free Die Hard was like the new version of it, like one of the first of the new series, and pretty much like Bruce Willis, like that's who it is, right?
Yeah, that's the main guy.
So like basically the terrorists take over, like the terrorists destroy the transit system in the United, like in like whatever state it is. And so pretty much like they're able to navigate all these streets because all the red lights and stuff are changing colors and all these cars are crashing into each other. And it's like really crazy stuff because it's like they just do all of this stuff electronically. They rob like the Federal Reserve electronically, but like, you know, it's like very minimal physical interaction. But it's I don't know, it's like an older movie, but like it's totally believable to me too that that's like another realm of possibility. But that's like a more like I can see that happening within the next couple of years more than like my theory, which I'm saying is like during, you know, further down the road.
Well, that's why I'm scared of like the Great Reset and like theories that we'd go all digital currency because I don't know if we're ready for that. And to be honest, it seems like it seems so far fetched right now, but it really isn't. Like everything could go digital. I mean, you have a supercomputer in your pocket. Like this thing has your bank account and everything on it. Like you really don't need cash, and generally 90%, 99% of the time, people don't walk around with cash. But the fact that everything would manually become digital and we get rid of cash altogether is just it's mind-boggling to me because it gives so much control to somebody that has electronic power.
I was gonna say I saw something recently on Twitter, which like that's always scary to say, but like it was like this person and they're saying like this whole like the whole reset, they're talking about like everything going digital in terms of like money. And what it was saying was like it's really what it is. It's the government's, it's like the world's, you know, government's way of saying like, you know, we're going to do away with homeless people because once you take away the ability to give those people money, if it's like, you know, give them money for food or for like, you know, support, you know, most people aren't going to walk in McDonald's and then buy a second cheeseburger to hand the dude sitting outside.
Well, what's scary? I mean, everything's going. If it goes digital, what's scary is really what China implemented was their social credit policies.
Yep. No, that's that. And
that's terrifying.
That's where, but see, the thing is people don't see that being a thing in America. People think like I say stuff like that to people and they look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, no, like in China, they like literally pay you less money for talking shit about the government and talking shit about your job and talking shit about stuff. Like they literally do that.
Bro, Jack Ma, Alibaba, bro, pay you less money. That man was a billionaire. Where the fuck he at? Where the fuck he at? Like, these are reasons why I'm thankful to be in America, but it's not so far off. It's scary to think that these things could happen here on soil. I mean, it's not like it's a bunch of propaganda at all. I mean, like they've literally implemented social contract or social credit policies. That's scary. That's terrifying to me. I don't know. Kaylor out here subscribing. He says, y'all really out here going to college when you get a degree in coronavirus from Daydreams podcast. I love it, dude. I love it. I don't know, man.
It's scary because people don't realize how fast things change.
Yeah.
And people don't realize how slow, like, I don't know. It's like how if something was it's like the worst case scenario that can happen anywhere. You know what I mean? Like how fast can you react to it? How quick are you going to be on your feet? How likely are you to survival? Like, you know, it's like if you live on the shoreline, it's like, how are you going to react to a hurricane hitting? Or if you live in the Midwest, like how fast are you going to react to, you know, a tornado? Like people don't think about that kind of stuff because it's not an everyday like fear of theirs.
That's not.
But people don't realize
reality.
how, you know, like fast it is to change. Like, you know, that like those, you know, crazy things that happen somewhere else in the world, it really can only take a year or so, which people, you know, don't think is, or people might think that's a long time, but like grand scheme of things, that's really not a very long time in the history books. But like things can change very fast and very quick, and like, you know, in a bunch of short steps, things can really change.
Like imagine if Facebook or Twitter implemented some sort of social, like a social rating system. You could rate people.
Bro. Facebook already won't let Facebook and Twitter is actually getting really bad about it now, but like they totally block tweets from, or posts or statuses, whatever that you want to call it. But like there is definitely a censorship on social media.
Well, there's a difference between censorship and a rating system. Dylan, you would be fine in a rating system. I don't know. Not unless you say the wrong things.
Not unless they find these podcasts.
Yeah.
In that
Yeah.
case, YOLO.
Yes. Oh my god, fight the power. Power.
If you see this government, just know I'm in the revolution. Like,
oh man. No, I mean it's scary. It's different to think that there's a difference between cancel culture. I mean, literally 5 years ago we were joking about cancel culture, and then it started to ramp
now
up.
it's a reality, bro.
Yeah, it's a reality.
It's common.
It's crazy because I remember people thinking like, well, what's not saying something or agreeing with something to do with you, but now it's getting you canceled. Like, well, shoot. Well, better hope I didn't say the wrong thing 5-10 years ago when I was 16 years old. Like, imagine if people went through my Facebook and they rated me based off of my first post when I was 12 years old.
That's why I deleted my old Facebook, bro. I deleted my old Facebook because I started getting statuses, and I was like, dude, what was I think? Like, what? Like what? It's just like I just went ahead and I deleted it, and I've deleted a lot of my old social media because of that kind of stuff. Because
I've had a lot of cringy moments, and I've said a lot of stupid stuff. Maybe some things that might have gotten me canceled in the past. I don't know. But the problem is, the reason why I hate cancel culture is it doesn't allow people to learn from it. And it sucks that people will see a post from 2012 that a 12-year-old posted. They'll be like, oh, that's the same person. I mean, I don't think I have anything on social media that's bad. I don't have anything on social media that's bad. But still, imagine my whole life. Imagine I'm a Gen Z and my whole life is social media. Like, everything I do is social. Everything I post is social media. And we start implementing like a social rating system where people can rate my tweets, and that in turn gives me like status, you know. So now I'm like a 5-star or something like that.
Isn't that there's like on Netflix, there's a show where they have something like
Black
that.
Mirror. Black Mirror. But it's almost like a reality.
But I see that. Like, it's not crazy for me to believe that. And like, I don't know, it's just crazy because things I don't know. So I try to explain it. So here's something weird, right? So TikTok's a really weird app, first off. And so I'm on TikTok. I like load into TikTok. I scroll down like 3 videos and I see my 9-year-old, like my maybe, I think she's like 12, maybe 11 now, but my 11-year-old's TikTok, my 11-year-old cousin's TikTok. I don't follow her. She doesn't follow me. Like, I honestly don't even think I have her contact in my phone.
And she just pops up?
Yep.
Well, do you follow anybody that she follows?
No.
Because it suggested me a couple people because I follow you, and it suggested me like Sammy, suggested me.
But like, that's what I'm saying though, is like, I like, to be real with you, I don't think I really follow anyone on TikTok that's like a celebrity or someone that like would be a common mutual like excuse.
Yeah,
and
imagine being monitored every second. I mean, we already know, like, Google your phone, Alexa is all monitoring us. I mean, it's not too far-fetched because literally a couple years ago we were just talking about, hey, if I talked about some sort of product that I want, next thing I know I'm getting an ad for it. Like, that stuff's real. It's listening to you.
The whole meme about the FBI agent behind your phone, I believe it. Like, I believe like the like everything you do on your phone's always being like recorded, tracked. Like, here's something: every tweet that you tweet on Twitter goes to the what's it called, the National Library. Like, it's literally archived in the National Library.
Well, I understand that. I mean, that's posted that's posted on the internet. I get that though.
Crazy. Every single thing that is ever tweeted on Twitter.
That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. But having your phone or other electronic devices like listen in and record your conversations, and then just to see where that goes, just to see, all right, what if that tied into like China's social credit score? Like, I can't say anything around my phone. You can't say nothing.
I'll say it really is crazy for me how like the wish ads, like my wish ads still like constantly change and update. Like, if like a certain item is popular at my store and I talk about it a lot, my item changes like within a couple days.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like, and I guess at like what point did we sign away that, and at what point do we like get any of that privacy back? if at all.
My wish is to kiss Mason. Is Mason to kiss me? Sorry, I'm just like,
Dude, I would grant that wish so quick, Chandler.
just I remember having a conversation with somebody. They were talking about, well, it's as technology becomes easier and as technology becomes more convenient and accessible, you do give up the right to security and policy. But it's like, what line do we cross? Like, where's that fine line, and when are we going to say no? Like, when are we going to say, hey, this is enough for me? I don't know, because he was talking about, there is a give and take between security and accessibility or ease of access to things. Because, for example, if you want to have a fingerprint thing on your phone, you have to give your phone permission to take your fingerprint.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain aspects of security that just come with the accessibility. Or, for example, if you want to use specific facial features on TikTok or on Snapchat, I mean, it's analyzing your facial features. It's reading your facial features. But you're giving away that permission.
Features.
No, you're giving away that permission when you say, I want to use these products. So, I mean...
But do you? Do they really, clearly state that you're giving away all those privacies and...
It's a good question. Has anybody ever actually read the terms and conditions?
That's what I'm saying, though. I remember at one point, Google did something for a day where they changed their terms and conditions where it was if you make a Google account, you are you sell your soul to Google. It was literally a April Fool's joke, but they had over 1 million accounts or something created where people had sold their soul to Google. And it was
well, Google employees in Alphabet, the main company behind Google, is their employees are creating a union. I thought that was interesting.
They're not taken care of enough.
I don't know. I mean, they're creating a union, so I don't know what that means for the company, but it's just what I heard. Garen says, I'm sorry, I had no idea you were alive. No worries to apologize, bud. I'm just glad you're here. Easy access? I'm getting scared. Say no to unions. What was nutty was Amazon's anti-union video. You ever watch that?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, you can go find that on Google. But they had bad? It's a little
rough.
Yeah, it's if you have a problem, you can't organize. Good luck, guys.
Is it if you want to be in a union, we're just gonna fire you?
Well, I mean, it's basically if you heard anybody talking about being in, snitch on them. Yeah, for real, go watch the video. It was kind of nutty.
Did you watch the Tom Cruise video recently?
What is it?
So there's a video where it's Tom Cruise screaming at his and it's there's no video, it's just the audio, but it's him absolutely screaming at his film crew for breaking COVID guidelines. And it's I don't know, it's way too much. It's a 9-minute video of him just screaming at these dudes. And it's 3 dudes and they're straight up suing him over it because it was I forgot their official reasoning, but it was it was so funny because I watched all the videos and all the comments, half of them were this is a Scientology recruitment video because people want people like Tom Cruise, and then half of them were fuck Tom Cruise, I can't believe he's being rude like this to...
I expect that from Tom Cruise though.
But I was yeah, you work for a dude who directs his own movies. I feel people that do that have really big God complexes. Which,
well, I mean, to be fair,
I don't know. I feel you have to have some sort of ego to direct and be the main character. You have to have just a crazy nice ego. You just have to be full of yourself to an extent.
To be fair, I don't know what his living situation is or who he lives with or the family members he's trying to protect. So if these guys, and he asked them several times, benefit of the doubt here. I haven't seen the full video. I don't know the circumstances leading up to it. So
nobody does. That's what's crazy.
What?
No one knows the circumstances.
Yeah, I don't know the circumstances leading up.
They were there.
Yeah, so I mean, I like I said, I don't know exactly what happened. So I don't know the full context. So there could be justification for it. I mean, if people are clearly not following COVID protocols and they're just deliberately being obnoxious with it, I mean, yeah, yell. Yeah, that's different. Yell at them. If they're here, and nobody's wearing a mask, and I asked everybody to wear a mask. Yeah, dude, I'd be pretty pissed off.
Yeah, no, I'd be upset too.
Yeah. Thank you, and I didn't get a notification. Yeah, no worries. Anything done more than 5 years ago should be wiped away. Oh yeah, wiped away. We didn't know any better.
Facts. I'll take it.
I mean, at what point does? All right, this is an interesting question. Okay, at what point does social media educate us as a society on
Never.
others? On well, no, hear me out. On other, so take somebody from Hickville, Georgia. I live in Georgia. Hickville, Georgia. That doesn't really get on social media. That doesn't really have like a very well-rounded experience of cross-cultural events or anything like that. Or at what point does social media educate across like a spectrum of culture? Or what I mean, are we creating a culture through social media? I mean, is that cancel culture? I don't know. I don't really know how to communicate that very lucidly, so it's just tip of the tongue question.
It's hard to put your finger on where like social media is guiding us as a society and like as like a human race, but I'll say in my opinion it's nowhere better.
You don't think the social media is somewhat like a hive mind
No, I think well, not in a good way.
in a good way? Do you
I
think it's
think
just
I think
all the bad
I think
complexes of
here
humans?
here's a plot twist. Hear me out, all right? And this is coming from myself a little bit too, so I'll own it. I think it's kind of like the opposite of what you were saying. Like I feel like almost people that spend a lot of time on social media are uncultured. And I would say by average, probably the more time I bet there's a straight correlation between the more time you spend on social media, the less your intelligence is. Like I bet there is some correlation to some extent. And this is a big statement, so like don't hold me to this, but like I feel like people that are millionaires and people that are really, really smart, they don't really fuck with social media. That's just my opinion. Like they pay other people to do it because they don't really care about it
You
because
don't
they made
think
their money without it.
you don't think
But
Neil deGrasse Tyson is like actually posting on his social media account?
no, I totally. I think if you look at NBA players from like, it's funny because like I saw a meme about it and actually I went back and I started kind of like looking through it. Like, if you look at celebrities, if you look at important people, like yes, they do have access to their social media, but they are 1000% not in control of their social media.
But like someone like Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's a famous scientist, is
Mhm.
pretty mainstream. Like I think he's in charge of his social media.
Well, someone like him, yes, but
Okay,
like
buddy.
some, or I'll say this, like
Or like Elon Musk. You think Elon Musk is in charge of his social media?
yeah, but I think Elon Musk doesn't spend all day on social media.
Yeah, he does post like 2 word meme content and
That's
then
what I'm
get
saying.
off.
Like I think he like drops a meme and he's like, I'm gonna go make another like $250,000 just like taking a shit before I start my day. Like I don't think he really cares.
Yeah.
But I would say people that are like politicians and stuff like that for sure. They don't run their own stuff. They pick like people right out of graduate school, like or college, right? With degrees in social media marketing. Like I think you can definitely tell the difference between celebrities and famous people that run their accounts and then accounts that definitely have really good like grammar and like perfect punctuation and like telling all the tour dates and stuff like that. Like I really doubt that artists and stuff like that are actually like in full control of their stuff.
Well, I think it depends on who it is. Like, because if some you look at
Or they
someone,
have help to some extent.
David Pakman, and who is a very famous Democrat, and Ben Shapiro, who's a famous Republican. I would say that their careers kind of depend on them posting to social media because they're. I mean,
But
social
think
media
about
is
it. If social media didn't exist, would they?
that's a possibility.
But probably
Probably
not.
not.
But
Probably
that's what I'm
not.
saying. Like that's but there are people like me, like they understand social media's value and that's why they invested so much in it. That's why Ben Shapiro does a podcast personally on top of dropping YouTube videos, on top of doing reactions, on top of, doing so like all the stuff that he does because he knows that he has that kind of online presence that if he loses that online presence, he's going to lose out on if he took the online culture part of Ben Shapiro, like the only reason why he gets invited anywhere is because people want him to go roast someone in the audience or for him to say super flashy, react, baiting, the audience kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
he's like a
Like,
mindless
that's his whole
monopolist.
gimmick.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, exactly. Like they're all like reaction. They're all like clickbait.
drama starting. Yeah.
It's if they didn't have the internet or they didn't have one video go viral, they wouldn't be who they are today.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro might just be a lawyer working at some, random place, who knows, in New York or wherever the fuck he's from. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, fair. I just think social media does contribute to like a sort of a hive mentality.
No, I think especially if you look at like politics, like I think it definitely like plays a part in like getting people on the same page and like getting people to think certain ways and stuff like that. I think hive mentality is like a better way to word it than sheep mentality, but I think it works both ways and both sides. Like I think people are just, guided by social media into thinking a certain way, and like algorithms of social media will literally change to make, once they see you like one video, they're going to literally start sending you only those kind of videos or videos that have similar context.
Which is another reason why I think that the next war will be fought cyberly. Like you can literally destroy a whole population by like creating
Misinformation, dude.
misinformation and creating a war, a civil war from the inside out. Like, but I mean, if you look at the problems now, literally the issue I see with social media is literally people on both sides are calling each other sheep. It's like, oh, and I'm the sheep. Oh my gosh, look at this video of this man roasting this person.
It's easy to point fingers, but like nobody wants to look in the mirror.
Bro, I'm literally looking at like videos from both like liberals and conservatives, Democrats and Republicans, and it's just like literally the whole comment section is flooded with this is why the Republicans are bad. This is why the liberals are snowflakes. Like, gosh, guys, like, dude, you'll never come see each other's point of view ever. Like, you have valid points, both of you.
I feel like I'd say my generation and younger, because like I don't see it as much with y'all. Like, all right, so like first statement, right? Like I'm the youngest one out of the friend group, right?
Fair.
And so like for me, looking up to y'all, I always wanted to be like mature like y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like and that's a reach for our friend group, but like I tried,
Fair.
And so like it's hard because I look at people my age and I look at how they react to each other. Like me and you can completely disagree on something and we could still love each other. We could still be each other, be there for each other. But, like I feel like we could disagree on almost anything, everything, but you'd still be there for me and you'd still like, love me as a friend. But like, I look to like people that I went to high school with and I look at like the arguments they're having on social media and like the drama and like, it's like, I hate to say like my generation, like you're not in it, but like it's like my generation just like has this like burn bridges, like impulsive burning bridges mentality. That's just crazy.
Politics. Welcome to 2021. My mom says I like the openness of the questions and answers that you're giving on this podcast. Give up social media.
Dude, I love you, Miss G. Miss G, you the real MVP.
Yeah, I love you, Dell, and my mom. I love you both.
I love Dell too.
Yeah, Dell. Thank you for tolerating us while we get into political conversation, because I don't know.
Is this really political though?
I didn't think it was that political. I mean,
I didn't think this was really.
It's not like, hey, my morals are better than your morals, which is part of the argument, though, right? I mean, that's why people are giving up friendships, and I'm trying to understand this. Like, why are people actually like fighting? Like, why are people disowning friends because of this? And it's people are saying it's an issue based on morals, which makes sense. And it makes sense to me, but I think there's a difference in morals where people are misattributing other people's morals. And I'm trying to say this the most lucid way without condemning a specific group, because both sides do this. It's frustrating because both sides will argue their moral point and then act like that is the argument. Like, that is the argument. This is my moral point. Like, if you don't agree with me, then you're immoral, you're bad. And that's where it gets frustrating, and that's where it gets difficult to actually have a conversation past that. Because now you're no longer arguing with the person, you're arguing with their morals, and now you have to defend your own morals. They feel like you're being criticized as a person. And it's just like, well, you're talking, we're talking past each other at this point. We're not even talking about the actual content. And it's just, it's annoying. It's frustrating to see people go down that path. It's whatever y'all want to call it. Love you too, Mason. Yes, it's so sad. Makes me cry. All caps. It makes me so sad. Make me cry, boy. You make me cry. Oh, actually, that podcast went really fast.
Yeah, it did. It was a good one. It was like a throwback podcast.
It really was. 2021 now. See what this year has to offer.
Maybe I'll come back and be more.
Oh, you'd consider that?
Not all of them, but yeah, I'd consider being a more.
Oh, fuck your podcast, boy.
Not fuck the podcast, but this is your podcast. I'd love to be a regular guest, though.
Yes, of course. I always need regular. And if
I
chat
miss
knows,
the Matt Allen ones, though. You need to make sure you keep those in the 2021 ones.
I will. I'll bring Matt. A little bit of his ADD.
We need to do like a boys, like a Bomb Boys podcast again.
Down for it. Always down for it.
Yes.
Why can't we all just get along with what we did in the good old days? Because social media and the media are tearing us apart.
I just wish people had the thick skin of Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts. Cade. I love it. Cade, when are we getting you on, buddy?
Dude, Cade
That's the
would be
real-
a great.
That's the real throw,
addition.
buddy. You haven't been on the podcast. I tried to get you on a couple months ago, but you throwing.
Tacos or burritos.
Does that mean we talk about it?
Ooh, that was clever, Dylan. That was clever.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming out. Let's see who's online right now because you all are beautiful and you deserve some amazing content. Kate is too busy providing content. Okay.
I'll go live.
You'll go live? Okay. Go ahead, go live. Go live, baby.
Hold on, I gotta leave the Zoom call real quick.
Y'all didn't hear that. I'm pretty sure my dog just tore something up.
Bye, Street. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes. Stay tuned in. Don't leave yet, guys, because we're gonna raid him after this. So make sure you're here. You see what? Yes. Bye, Mason. I don't like you. I love you. Oh, beautiful. Give him a couple seconds, guys. So you'll have to put up with me for a few seconds. Until he goes live. He's probably gonna send out his Snapchat because you know how it is. What's up, guys? We're going live. We're coming at you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. Ha ha ha. These transitions. Ha ha. I love you too. His name on Apex is too funny. Slide up for free AirPods. Yes, absolutely. You'll just if you're a follower of Mason, just make sure you'll get the Snapchat in a couple seconds. So I guess when I get the Snapchat, we'll play it and then we'll see. We'll play it on stream and then we'll go for it. Let's see. Did I just get it? Just get it? No. No, I didn't. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever. Not that I don't love you guys. Which I do. Especially Cade. Because he comes to my chat and he says, I love you, Dylan. I say, you know what, Cade? I'm married. But for you, I'll do anything. I'll do anything for you, Cade. That's how much I feel about you. Give you smooches all day, Cade. Smooches on the cheek, on your head, on your nose. I just all over. That's for you, Cade. Man guy thinks God is an alien until they need him. There we go. There's Jules. Okay. Here we go. We have Jules on Twitch. Raid. Backslash. Oh, I forgot the backslash raid. I haven't done this in a while, guys. Backslash raid. Jules on Twitch. Raid. Okay, guys, thank you for coming out tonight. We'll be live again on Thursday. I will see you guys Thursday for more coronavirus content. Bye, guys. Have a great evening.
Whoa, done with the Ray the 7.